Welcome to my tutorial on never ending cards. Now this is the never ending card I've just made, and they're quite cool little things, very tricky. You open them up like that, then you can open it here and there's another new page, and down the side again, and then finally back to the start. They're also called infinity cards, and they have some other names. Can't think of them off the top of my head. And they look really hard to make, but they're actually quite simple to make the base. The hardest part of it is doing all the fiddly little decorating bits and cutting out squares and whatnot. Other than that, they're quite simple, so we'll do that today. And oh, I made this small one because I wanted to see if it would work on a smaller scale. So the 4 bits of paper that you'll see for the next one I would have used were 10 centimeters by 5 centimeters for this one, and it came out really cute. So it'll work, so once I decorate it up it'll look cool. So the only rules with size, because they can be any size you want, but you'll need to start with 4 pieces of cardstock as your base, and they can be any length you want, but the width has to be half the length. So in this case I've got 20 centimeters long, so half of that is 10 centimeters wide, and you need 4 all the same size. And then if I grab my scoreboard, what you need to do is score them at the quarter mark. So if 10 centimeters was half, then 5 centimeters is a quarter, but I don't have a metric scale on this scoreboard, so let me just check. So it's just under 2 inches. So if I just go, where are we? Let's go just under 2 inches on each side. So then flip it over and do the same thing. And you probably can't see that, but so that's all I've done is just, so 20 centimeters by 10 centimeters, and then from the on the long side scoring it at 5 centimeters. I just love my scoreboard. I don't know how I got anything, oops, talking. I don't know how I got anything done before I had my scoreboard. Really not paying attention. Trying to rush. So, you've got 4, all scored at the 5 centimeter mark. And then all you need to do, get your tape or glue or whatever you're using, and what we're going to do is glue a square on each corner. So you glue from the outside into the score line, and then from the top down to about the same distance, so about 5 centimeters, which is about halfway down one piece of cardstock, so it'll come to a glue about a square. And we're going to do that for all 4 of the outside pieces. So I'll do that quickly now. This is going to be a rough old job, but that's alright. So that's the top 2. Do the bottom 2. Okay. So I don't know if you can see that, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you just line these up so that they're top and bottom. Then you get one of your next pieces. And just sit it on top in each corner, going the other way. So the bottom 2 are going across, so the top 2 are going up and down. Just attach them to the glue. And there we go. Now that's basically it. Now all we need to do is to push down the folds. If I can find my bone folder, that'll be a much easier job. I had it just a second ago, so it couldn't have gotten far. Doesn't matter, I'll find something else to use. Okay, and then to fold, you just open it up. So you've got the line down the middle, the opening down the middle, and you just open it up. And as you open it up, just fold it at the 2 score marks. So if you can see that, that's how you start, and then you just fold where it scores. And then use your bone folder, if you've got handy, and just push it down. And then do the same to the other side. Just fold at the score lines. And then you do the same from top to bottom. Just fold it up and then use your bone folder. Something went wrong with my measurements there. You guys can probably see it in the video, but I don't know what I've done wrong, but it means everything's a little bit out of whack, but that's okay. Now I do find that most of the ones I make get a little bit stuck like that, caught up in the one before. Once I'm finished, I generally, yeah, it's not usually this bad. I generally just trim it off. Trim off the edges anyway. So there you go. And then you're done. Yeah, I just trim off these little edges, so I'll straighten up because they won't be quite straight along the top here, so I'll just straighten those edges up and top and bottom, and then I'll open it on this way and do the same thing down the sides and top if it needs it, and just do it at each turn to see where it's not lined up properly, and just even it out, and then nothing will catch. But other than that, that is it. That is how you do it. Simple as that. Hopefully you've got a bit of an idea from the video. If not, drop me a line and I can do another video, or I can talk you through it. So thank you for watching. I hope this has taught you something new, and I shall speak to you all very soon. Bye.